Alright, fellas, Suit Silver has arrived as of like fucking 2 weeks ago. Like using Showcase, I'm late, but with using, I had an excuse. I didn't summon him until like probably about 5 days ago. Alright, this guy, less of an excuse because I pulled him probably a little bit over a week ago. I forget the exact time, but I did. I was able to pull him. I just never showcased him because I think I had a lot of other stuff on backlog that I had to upload, or just like more recent stuff that was coming out. I was like, Silver can go on hold. It's already a couple days late, so I might as well. And then it ended up getting to this point. I did have quite a few chances to upload the video, or record the video, but I just never did. I just had other things I wanted to do, or wanted to record and upload, or I just didn't feel like it. It's that simple. But I'll try to, be a little bit more tame with it. I'm trying to catch up on some showcases. I don't have any other showcases I need to do. I do need to showcase Suit May, but because she's so old, I figure I'll wait until August and do a 1 year later showcase, like I did for Suit Morty. So, yeah, expect that, I guess, in August sometime. And I'll probably be doing some older unit showcases, like, I want to look at older characters, like Olivia is a good one I want to look at, Rosa, maybe like Karina, or like these 3 stars that got their great expansions a long time ago. I want to look at them, see how good they've aged, all that stuff. So, but for now, we're gonna look at Silver here. I got him 2 out of 5. Got very, very lucky. Hopefully I can get him to 3 dupes. That'd be nice, just for fun, honestly. I mean, I'm just doing daily, so it's not a big deal, but getting him to 3 out of 5 would be great for another strong attacker. But let's look at his kit. So, level 140, and obviously 2 out of 5. He's got 599 HP, 400 attack, 176 defense, special attack doesn't matter, 190 special defense, and 400 speed. Really good attack, really good speed, of course. Also, this will not be I'm not going to do a maximized showcase because I don't plan on EXing him or level 150ing him. So, I only really do those for characters I know I'm going to EX, so keep that in mind. But this will be just a 140, no EX showcase. And then, other than that, he's got a lot of abilities here that make him look really, really strong. He's got triple axle here, which essentially, it lands up to 3 times, and the only times it does not land is when it misses. So, it rolls a 90% accuracy check each time it lands, and every time it lands, it'll essentially double in strength, from what it did before. So, 21 power here. It'll land, let's assume it does, and then the next attack will do 42 damage, and then the attack after that will do 63. So, 1 times damage, 2 times damage, and then 3 times damage, right? And then, just that's a solid power move. Up, if you add up the total, it's like 126 base power for this move right here at 2 out of 5. It's pretty good, right? I'm pretty sure it increases in 1 base power per trainer move level, so keep that in mind. Buddy triple axle here, same thing, except it's got double the base power to start out with, so it'd be 42, 84, 126. So that's nice, right? And then obviously add those up. It's like 240 base power. Pretty run-of-the-mill for buddy moves, honestly. And then it's conditions for activation are when the user's HP is full, which is going to be fucking difficult to get against Hoenn Stadium because that's what we have right now. And the deactivation condition is when the user's HP is not full, which is pretty bad, honestly. I wish it was an HP threshold, not full HP, but whatever. The move attacks up to 3 times in a row, has a 90% accuracy. Honestly, our first buddy move that can actually miss, I think. And the attack's power increases for each hit, as we stated. But the effects are that it reduces the C move countdown by 1 for each hit, so up to 3, and it raises his crit by 1 for each hit, up to 3, right? And then you can't use the move again because it's 1 use, but still 2 gauge, that's not bad. So, essentially, you want to use his buddy move here in order to, do gauge acceleration shenanigans and, trying to think, and buff your crit, right? So there's that, and then triple axle just for base damage. I'm going to look at his abilities here in a minute, but in his passives, he's got Adrenaline too, which is great, right? Adrenaline is amazing, and he's got the sync countdown after the buddy move, so you're going to be having a crap load of sync countdown with this guy, which is amazing. He's also got Tripping Strike, so he lowers speed. Every time he uses a move, it counts for multi-hit moves. So assuming you land your triple axles all the time, it'll be, up, +3, right? Or -3 speed for the enemy. And then he's got Inertia built in for a passive skill there. So the more speed is raised, the more Sync Nuke's powered up. And of course here on his innate, he's got, Cakewalk. So he's essentially got 2 multipliers here at 1 out of 5. These are, 1 out of 5 multipliers, no grid. That's really good, right? So, great. And he's also, of course, able to buff his speed on his own. He's got X speed plus here, so he's able to max out his speed. And he's got his trainer move, which applies move gauge acceleration and raises his attack by 3. So he can max his crit, attack, and speed all by himself, as well as applying gauge acceleration and sync countdown. Happy to me. I'm perfectly happy with that. So of course I have him 2 out of 5. So this is, you know, pretty big grid. I've got some different stuff picked up here, like Slippery. Evasion's nice in order to negate some AoE damage, potentially. Natural Remedy, remove status conditions. Acuity for accuracy, debuff mitigation. Haste, speed debuff mitigation. Burst In is actually amazing, because this means your buddy Triple Axe will be hitting with crits, so you can buff your crit that way, and, you know, its damage won't be reduced. That's nice. And Endurance, that's also very, very nice for survivability. And then Unflappable, and then I just went for some power nodes. Nothing too crazy, right? But overall, pretty good abilities, right? Snow Shelter's nice, but I'm going to be running him with Irida if I'm going to run him in Hail Zone anyway, so I don't really need that. But still, Burst In is honestly the best thing he gets at 2 out of 5, just because you could use like your trainer moves twice in order to max your attack, have someone else buff your speed, and then you can use Buddy Triple Axle, and the move will guarantee to crit. Will it be guaranteed to hit? No, but it's still good, right? I do wish they gave him, like, sure hit next or something on his training move. That'd be nice, but oh well. Running him against Drake here, we've got Jasmine for super effective next, physical moves up next, and recovery, because Drake hits for hella damage with his AoE moves, and can be just an annoying fight, right? So we're going to have our HP up to full here with Jasmine, so we're going to hope that that works out for us. Even though Jasmine's also weak to ground, so I didn't really think about that, but oh well. We'll just see how it goes. Hopefully Irida's able to do a lot for us here. That'd be nice. I'm going to go for a Comforting Light. This will give us some physical moves up next, but I'm not too worried about it. We'll go for the DPS showcase here first, and then we may go for a nuke a little bit later. Alright. Got our Ice Zone up, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and go for a potion, because that's going to hurt a little bit, right? And let's just go ahead and go for an Icy Wind, why not? And I'll go ahead and potion up here, and then we'll hit him with a X speed plus, I guess. Why not? Okay, so this will enable us to hit him with our Buddy Triple Axle here, because our HP is back up to full, which is great. Now, let's use our Support EX, so we get that in, of course. Ice Wish, and then Buddy Triple Axle here. His crit is being buffed by Jasmine, which is great, so there is that too. There we go, Mega Ampharos. Hit him with this Support EX, and that's nice. Let's go ahead and go for super effective next here. Just giving him some super effective buffs and whatnot. Of course, I'll, you know, off-type with them a little bit later. Holy crap. Well, that's a little bit of damage. Okay. That's cool. Hey, I'm not going to complain. That's quite a lot of damage, man. Which I believe that's literally just +1 physical moves up next. That's it. Just +1. And it still did that much, which is pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. Damn, a silver. Okay. That's awesome. That's some good damage, man. Let's go ahead and get our X speed plus up in here. And that'll have our max speed. No super effective next as well, by the way. So, max speed. This is not the max nuke, because Cakewalk's not activated. But we got one multiple activated in inertia, right? So, we didn't crit. Okay. It does not account for lacking crit ability, right? Does not account for that. We're actually getting pretty lucky to land these triple axles. And Ice Zone went out. Okay, we actually missed. We missed our triple axles, which is unfortunate, but oh well, it happens. And here, okay, so not too bad damage. Let's hit him with one last triple axle here. Irida went down. I mean, that's what happens when you get hit by these strong AoE moves. So, add up the damage total. That's like 4,500 total damage, I guess. Around there. 2,800, 1,000 something. About 5,000 damage, I'd say. Round up. That's pretty decent, I guess, for a, you know, normal DPS move. But that buddy move hit hard. That buddy move was definitely the big point of contention there in terms of strength. So, yeah, that's pretty good. I want to hop back into Drake's fight here and hit him with triple axle as well. But I need to find a solid buffer for his offensive stats, right? Like for speed and whatnot as well. So I need someone to buff attack. I could bring Sonya. Sonya's not a bad support for this because she's able to buff speed, attack, and crit. Crit buffs aren't really the most important thing, but it is pretty important to have those speed buffs, right? And she's a little bit inconsistent with the speed buffs there because she relies on getting hit, right? So there's that. But we should be fine. We should be fine, I hope. Let's go ahead and... Okay, so we have no stat reduction already picked up. Or not picked up, I guess, in all technicality. So let's go ahead and go for Silver's nuke here. We'll try and go for it, off the rip. And just see how hard it hits for, right? So I'm going to go for some X speeds here, and then we'll go ahead and set up Ice Wish. I'm setting up Ice Wish pretty early just for the fact that if they hit us with an actual Earthquake, that's going to hurt a lot. It just is. So we got to be careful of that. And, of course, we're taking ship damage here from the sand, right? I'm just hitting him with Buddy Ice Beam for shits and giggles because we've already got the special damage reduction up, so we're not going to be doing much anyway. And we're not able to debuff their speed at all, which is actually very annoying. But we do have the Icy Wind here, so there's that as well. Go ahead and do this. We'll hit him with a triple Axle here and an Icy Wish. It's a long setup, it really is. I'm very thankful that Irid is actually able to debuff speed, but my gosh, this is taking a long time, right? So, definitely not the greatest thing. And we'll have to set up Ice Wish again. And I'll go ahead and Potion up again. This will be our last, real chance. So, there's that. We buffed our crit. And the enemy's speed is debuffed to, completely utter hell, right? And now here we go with Drake, or with a Silver Sync move. This is the max Sync move with no support X, right? So minus 6 speed for the enemy and plus 6 speed for ourselves. Assuming it crits. Oh, look how much, it just barely didn't take him out, but we have the Icy Wind, which should take him out there, right? Look how much, it was so close. Drake doesn't even have endurance, not to mention the fact that Sync moves already go through endurance. Oh, wow. That's actually really unfortunate. Oh, well. It worked out for us anyway. It was just fine. We worked out just fine. So, let's actually see what the Sync move here does against this side. Because I'm curious. Don't plan to win here because Sonya goes down, but still. We still have our Ice Zone up, so how much is this actually doing? Reminder, that 18,000 damage would have been a lot more impressive if we had the support EX, right? So it just depends on how you pick up things. 28,000 damage, definitely a lot more impressive, right? And there. And this Earthquake should be enough to take him out, I hope. We procced the endurance. Oh, damn. Okay, it wasn't enough, but... Oh, damn, Icy Wind didn't take him out either. Oh, well. That's fine. Wait. Maybe the Slippery. We have evasion buffs. +2 evasion. Nope. I was hopeful, alright? I was hopeful. Yeah. Pretty solid ice damage, right? Requires a little bit of setup for the full nuke, but you can definitely make it work. You can bring a speed debuffer, other than Irida, of course. Unless you actually do want to bring some speed... does Irida have speed debuffs in her grid? I actually don't think she does. She's got speed... she's got debuffs for everything else, just not speed, right? She's got Boga, right? Hail Immunity, Winter Coat. Pretty sure this is her utility grid that I have. First Aid 2, Hunter's Instinct, Brain Power, Ramp Up. Yeah, she does not have speed debuffs. Oh, that's actually really unfortunate to not have speed debuffs, right? Oh, well. It's fine. I'm going to try and set up an off-type scenario. I don't know how well it's going to go because Hoenn Stadium is a beast. So, there's that to consider. But I'll try and get up a solid performance for Silver here and just see how well we can do, right? Alright, let's see how well Glacia is able to handle Silver. Probably pretty well, honestly. They're both Ice-type specialists, so I can say this is probably not going to go the greatest for us. But we can hope. We're also powering them up directly with Ice Zone, so yeah. Will this go well? Probably not. And if it doesn't, I'm leaving it in because this is my own mistake that I've forced to make, so I don't care. And they also buff their speed. Okay, so this is literally like the worst location to showcase Silver at, honestly. Like, the fucking penultimate worst place. Also, if this misses... Thank you, you actually didn't miss. It was missing a lot before, but now it's not, so that's nice. I don't know, okay. Anyone want to tell me why that ice zone is actually going out? Because I actually literally do not know why the ice zone is going out that fast. Look at it. It literally went out in 2 turns. Because I got that sync countdown right, meaning it should not have gone down, but it did. So why did it? I'm actually very... if anyone can explain that to me, that'd be great. Because it's honestly, 1, pissing me off, 2, I literally don't know why it's doing it. I would like an actual explanation. So, anyone who could explain that, thank you, please. That'd be great. Okay, here's the first nuke that's going to do next to nothing, really. There we go, 3,000 damage. Still, honestly, doing quite a lot to Glacia here because she doesn't really have too much in terms of the stats department. They have -5 speed, that's nice. Really? Are you fucking kidding me, man? Aw, really? Why'd you have to get frozen? Aw, Freeze sucks. Freeze actually sucks so bad. Are you kidding me, man? Oh, that's absolutely horrible. Freeze blows ass. And you missed all of them. Well, if you want to see flaws with the unit, you know where to look. There we go. Also, I literally just set up the Ice Wish again. I literally just set it up again. Why is it actually not staying? Still, okay, what the fuck? Why is it actually going out? We'll start with physical damage reduction. Am I just stupid? Do I not know how this game works? Or is field effects going out twice as fast as usual? As they should be, because Irida literally set up the ice zone again, right? So, I mean, it should have refreshed it. It should have been fine. So I don't know why it's doing that. Still, I mean, I'm gonna leave that in. I don't care because that did a lot of damage to Glacia. Many things went wrong there that I could not control. Fuck my RNG with that triple axle at the end and that Ice Wish. It stayed up for 2 seconds. Why is it staying up for 2 seconds? Is there something I'm wrong I'm doing here? Arctic Rival turns the field into Ice Zone. Okay, if you have a field effect that starts out at the at the start of battle, first turn, it should go out like what, turn 3? Like late into turn 3, not the beginning, which is where I'm using Silver Sync move, and that's when it goes out. But then I set up Ice Zone again, and I kept it up, right? And then I set up Ice Zone like right, pretty much the turn after, and then it went out a turn later. Like Ice Zone, then turn, and went out the turn later. What? Whatever. Overall, Silver's pretty good. I could take him into a Legendary Gauntlet or a Legendary Arena. I don't really need to. I don't think I need to. He'd be good in Latios, for sure. He could definitely take out Latios quite easily, just due to, weakness and all of that, right? He'd probably be solid against Latios because of his debuffing, but Latios is annoying because of a lot of different things. So, I mean, I don't think his debuffing would do too much there to make it so Latios isn't annoying. So, yeah, there's that. But, oh well. I'm going to leave the showcase here because, why not, right? I think I did a pretty solid showcase with him at, a super effective battle against Drake. Drake's a really hard battle, of course, and Hoenn Stadium just in general is difficult, so the fact he was able to do quite a lot of damage against Glacia just in general, relatively impressive, I would say, especially with that second sync move, 1 sync buff, doing 10,000, 14,000, I forget the total damage number, but it was pretty good, in my opinion. Just a lot of things didn't go right in that battle. He does need some... I'm not going to say he needs some specific partners. You can definitely have a setup where you can run him with a couple different units. Irida's a great partner for him because of Ice Zone and speed debuffs and powering up his moves with her passive skill over here. Space spreads over Hisui. Gives him some, I believe 20% power, right? So that's good. He's also got Sneasel Acerola, who's a good partner. She does conflict a little bit with Irida from setting, Hail. So you don't have Sun up for Acerola, but you do have, the Hail, which is a lot better. Acerola is good because if you have Pep Rally on her trainer move, you can buff Silver's speed to max in 2 turns, and you can, use Buddy Swords Dance for physical moves up next and attack buffs, as well as having Silver just use his own trainer move here in order to get to +5 attack, and you can use your triple axles in order to get to -6 speed relatively easily. So there's a lot of decent ways you can work out with Silver here, so that's good. And Irida just being a good partner in general because of Ice Zone and the extension, even though for some reason it did not stay up for fucking 2 seconds against Glacia. I'm probably just stupid. I'll be honest, I'm probably just fucking stupid there and I don't know what I'm doing, but like that Glacia battle, why was Irida's Ice Zone going down in like 2 seconds. I don't understand. Oh well, it's fine. Silver here, he's a pretty solid unit overall. Again, I don't really recommend ever summoning for him. You all probably seen the Should You Summon video or the Summoner Skip video, but I don't really recommend summoning for Silver, but he's still good. I like showcasing these units that I happen to pull from dailies sometimes, right? Half the time I don't intend on ever candying them. I just let them sit here, and I think, trying to make use of these units. Also, I favorited him earlier in the video, and I forgot about it. But yeah, I still like making use of these units, even if I don't plan on candying them. I like seeing how well they can do, at their lowest, whether it be with good partners or bad partners or whatnot. Partners like Special Custom Steven here and Irida can definitely propel a unit to being a lot better than they would be if they had other partners, right? So there's that. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to end the video there, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think about Sigma Suit Silver down in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you all later.